guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope your week is off to a great start so far. So today's video is going to be kind of like a favorites video and get ready with me all wrapped into one. I thought it would be fun to chat about my favorite products and then also do like a get ready with me so you can see the products in action instead of me just like holding them up and talking about them. I do have a bunch of products to talk about. If you guys are not familiar with Catrice, they are a really cool brand that actually originated in Europe and they recently came over to the United States. You can find their products on their website, but they're actually available at select Ulta stores and Ulta.com, which is great because that's super convenient. The best part is that nothing is over $10, so they are super affordable, and I love affordable makeup, and of course they are cruelty free, so I am super excited to be partnering together with them for this video. They were really kind and they did give me a coupon code, so if you guys are interested in checking out their products, I will link their website in the description box below. It is catricecosmetics.com. You can head over and use the coupon code Andrea25 for 25% off your first purchase, which is a great deal. Okay guys, let's jump into it. I'll talk about my favorites and show you guys how I got this look. And if there are any products that you love that I don't talk about in this video, please let me know in the comments below so I can check them out too. The first thing I want to talk about is the Volumizing Lip Booster. I love this product because you can wear it on its own or on top of a lip product. The great part is that it is not painful at all like some of the other lip boosters, but it does a great job at filling in fine lines and plumping your lips. I like to apply it before I apply the rest of my makeup so it kind of preps my lips for lipstick application. And of course you can use it as the final step in your makeup routine as well. The next product is the Prime and Fine Brightening Eyeshadow Base. This is going to be a great option for you if you are looking for an affordable eye primer that's really going to lock your shadows into place all day long. It is very smooth, but I like it because it is brightening, and a lot of other eyeshadow primers blend away, but this one actually does leave your eyes looking really bright and awake, and if you're going for a bright eyeshadow look or wearing brighter colors, it's going to be a great first step. Even if you cover it up with darker shadows, the eye primer itself works really well, so I am a big fan of this one. The Essential Nude eyeshadow palette is probably one of my favorite palettes from Catrice. I definitely want to get my hands on the other ones in the line. I'm going to just go in with the shade number 2 and place it all over my lid. I added those numbers for reference. They don't come on the palette, but I just wanted to be able to show you guys which ones I was using while I was filming this video. The shadows are really soft, really blendable, they're pigmented and smooth, and I really don't have any complaints about them. They work very well. Then I'm just going in with the shadow number 6 and using that one as a transition color all over the crease, below the crease, above the crease, just so the other colors blend together really well. I love using this palette for everyday wear, but you can also use it to create more of a smoky look like I did today, so it's really versatile, which is awesome. Then I'm just going to go in with the shade number 7 and build a gradient, and I'm just creating a darker look little by little with all of the brown shadows, and I'm just blending that one into the crease as well. Then I'm just using the shade number 8 right before I go in with a cream shadow. So Catrice is coming out with these liquid metal long-lasting cream shadows on July 1st, but there is going to be a special preview on June 21st at catricecosmetics.com, so you can actually get your hands on them a little bit early. These are so good because they go on like a cream shadow, they dry very quickly, they don't smudge, they don't move, so they are especially perfect for summertime, especially if you want like a really pretty, easy, quick look. I'm a big fan of them and I love the colors they created. They will launch at Ulta on a later date if you guys want to pick them up there, but they are doing that one-day preview sale, so I will link them in the description box below if you guys are interested. The one that I used in this video is in the shade Brown Under, which reminds me a lot of a higher end product, but it is so affordable and it's buildable, so you can go with a light sheer wash of color or you can build it up, so I'm a big fan of these and I know that I'm going to be wearing them all summer long. I did have a hard time choosing which one to use in this video because there are so many pretty colors, but I thought this color went really well with the eyeshadow palette that I used. I'm just going to go in with the shade 9, which is the sculpting shade, and I'm just going to use it in my outer corner and blend it a little bit into the crease to help create more of a dramatic look. You can actually skip this step if you want. I don't feel like the cream shadow needs it, but I did really want to use their liquid metal shadows in this video because they're probably my second favorite formula. It's either this one or the palette. It's hard to choose because they're all different, but it's going to be a great option for all over the lid. So I have the shade Under Treasure, and again, it's a beautiful cool toned brown. It looks so beautiful on the lid if you just want to add like a little extra shimmery touch. They are super smooth, pigmented, really buttery. They have a lot of beautiful shades on the website, so both of these shadow formulas that I used in this video are really great and I would recommend them. This product is probably one of my favorites from Catrice. It's their Smokey Matte Powder Liner in the shade Smoky Black. I don't own anything like this. It comes in a liquid liner packaging, but it's actually a powder liner and it stays in place. It will be a great option for you if you want a liquid liner look, but you also want something a little bit more soft and smoky. I think it looks perfect with a smoky eye, and it's kind of been my new go-to product. They also make a great liquid liner, but I kind of feel like this product gives your eyes more of a soft effect, which is so beautiful. It works really well. It's just a really unique product, so I definitely recommend trying it out. Then I'm going in with the Prime and Fine Multitalent Fixing Spray. You can actually use this as a priming spray or a finishing spray, but in today's video I used it as a priming spray just to add a little extra hydration. Then I'm using the Prime and Fine Beautifying Primer. This is a really great option if you like that glowy look. It helps to smooth out any wrinkles, fine lines, fill in your pores, and it also helps to add a very subtle luminous glow to your skin without making you feel oily or look greasy. It does help your foundation to go on so beautifully. You actually use less foundation when you use it because it goes on so smoothly and stays in place really well. I don't think it's meant to be a long wearing primer as much as it's meant to be a glowy primer, but I don't find that my foundation wears off quickly when I use it, especially combined with their mattifying powder, which I will talk about in a second. So I actually don't have a Catrice foundation or concealer for this video, but if you guys want to see a separate video of me trying them out, just let me know in the comments below and I will be sure to grab them and film that video. If you do have a recommendation, just let me know because I love trying new foundations and concealers, especially if they are affordable, but I didn't want it to stop me from filming this video. So I just applied my regular foundation and concealer, which I've shown in a bunch of recent videos. And then I went in with the Prime and Fine Mattifying Primer. This is a waterproof and transparent powder. It's my new favorite product and it's going to be an essential for you, especially if you have oily skin. It locked my foundation in so well. The first time I used it, I looked in the mirror like 7 hours later and my skin was not oily at all, which is completely unheard of for me. The great part is that it's really lightweight, and I've actually been using a lot of powder foundations lately to set my foundation, so it's been a really nice change using this product because it is so lightweight and you can't feel it once it's on the skin. I also love that it's translucent because it doesn't change the color of your foundation. Then I just bronzed up my skin and went in with the Prime and Fine Professional Contouring Palette in the shade Ashy Radiance. If you have a fair to light skin tone, this is going to be a great option for you. If you have a little bit of a darker skin tone, you might be able to pull it off too, but it's really hard to find a good contouring palette for fair to light skin tones, and I love this one. It's pigmented, blendable, goes on so beautifully, and I just went in and applied it with a brush and then blended it out with a fluffy brush. Highlighter is really beautiful too. It gives you such a pretty glow, but I actually used a different one in this video, but I do love both the contouring powder and the highlighting powder in this palette. The next product I want to talk about is the Eyebrow Filler Perfecting and Shaping Gel in 010. They have two options available on the website, so I might purchase the darker shade as well. But you guys, this has replaced a higher end option for me that was not cruelty free, and this one is so much more affordable. It does a great job at locking your brows into place, and it also has fibers in it, so it makes your brows look more full, and I like to apply it before I go in with my brow powder just to give the powder a little something extra to cling onto, and then I let it dry for a few minutes. And I just went in with the Illuminating Blush in the shade La Vie en Rose. I think I said that right, but it's a beautiful shimmery option. And then the highlighting powder in Stardust is so beautiful. I wanted to swatch them for you so you can get an idea of what they look like, but I'm a big fan of subtle glowy blushes, so I thought this one would be a great option, and I definitely want to try more of their blushes after trying this one. And the highlighting powder is beautiful because you can apply it heavily for a more dramatic look or blend it out for more of a diffused glowy look. Then I just went back into the eyeshadow palette and used the shade 6 to blend out my lower lash line just to balance out the eye look a little bit. And then I actually used that palette to fill in my brows. I used the shade number 9, which is the darkest shade, and it might have been a little bit too warm toned for me. I actually think it matched my hair pretty well, but I did go a little bit crazy and I filled them in a little thicker than normal, so they're a little more harsh than I would like them to be, but the powder itself works well because it's really soft and easy to work into the brows. To highlight the eyes, I went in with the shade number 2 right under my brow bone, which is a really beautiful matte vanilla shade. And then for the inner corner, I used the first shade, which is so bright and shimmery. It is absolutely beautiful and just gives your eyes a little pop of something extra. So then for mascara, I went in with the Lashes to Kill Ultra Black. This one is my favorite because it makes your lashes look really long and it makes them look like you curled them. I don't usually curl my lashes because I usually pinch myself and it hurts so bad, but this mascara did a great job at lengthening, adding a little volume, and making them look really lifted and curled. For lips, I actually started off with the Luminous Lips Lipstick in the shade Coffee and Cream, which is a really beautiful nude. It's one of my favorites. It's just a good go-to option because it's creamy and hydrating, but I kind of wanted to spice it up a little bit more, so I ended up switching to the Ultimate Stay lipstick in the shade Plum and Base. But you could go with either one of these. This one is more of a long-wearing matte formula, and it's really beautiful on the lips, so I do love both of these. Okay guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. This is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are interested in trying out any of their products, I will link their website and the discount code in the description box below so you can get 25% off your first purchase. Otherwise, I want to hear from you guys. If you have any favorites that I didn't try, make sure you let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.